Welcome to Queens, New York. This is Shea Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 15. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the series is underway. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 2-1. There's the strike.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
This one in the air, center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away. And here's the rookie center fielder.
Second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Line drive, base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force it.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
In the air to left center. Beltran settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 down. Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 1-1. That one the other way, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, J.D. Drew. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead. And that's a 2-out double.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner leads away at second. There's a strike. Swing and a slow roller. The throw to first. Third out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing.
The W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
And stepping in for New York, Jose Reyes. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. And that one handled. On the run, sends it over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 16.
There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he walked him.
Runner, take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 gone, runner at first. Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets. That one out to right. Drew ranging back. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. First pitch, not close. Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, he's in there.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great work.
And it's 0-2. Here comes a pitch. And that's down and away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Anderson puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Beltran calls it in, and there's one away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman number 11.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Ball high.
Fergalicious.
Now all even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Derek Lowe. And there's the strike. And a curve misses outside. And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. In the air, right field. Drew under it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Now, Sean Green. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 away.
Batting 8. The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Valentin will hit next. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounced out to short. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Valentin over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next for LA, number 6. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got.
And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Dodgers go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jose Reyes. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first. And that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Can't hang on. And stepping in is the speedy Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The first baseman, number 21.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, belted. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. 2 left for the Mets. And they're down 2-0. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And up next for Los Angeles, J.D. Drew. Doubled his first time up.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle, Reyes. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work.
For a strike, 3-1.
3-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back.
And there's the strike.
3-1.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Number 11 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Kent slings to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The left fielder, number 30.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Green in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Now 1-1.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. That misses.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Drew has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0.
The rest of the way really settled into this outing nicely.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the pitcher with a base hit.
Well, the pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 15. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive.
And a curve is down and in. He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Number 5 getting ready to hit. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Strike two.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
The 1-2.
2-2.
And that's too high.
That's a really good take.
In the air, right side. Green moving under this one. And that will end the inning.
But it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Out towards left center. Puts it away for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Anderson ranging into the alley. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for New York, Jose Reyes. And that's in there for strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next to hit, number 16. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Tucker on third with 2 out. The 1-2. Line to left. Anderson makes the catch. And that is that. And the righty deals. Out to short. Reyes gathers and throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Next to hit, Russell Martin. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Martin started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up. Here's the left fielder, Marlon Anderson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Out to center. Beltran on his way in. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Next one just misses. And the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And that one hit to first. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Derek Lowe gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Saito gets the ball now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Next pitch downstairs. That's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The pitch. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run scores from third, and it's a 1-run game. Coming home. Throw cut off, down to the plate. And he's out at the dish. But they do get a run.
He was all in it on that one. Man, he almost made it. So much energy expended on that one, but a really nice relay all the way to the plate. The tag gets put down. That's a tough one to swallow for the offense.
Now the left fielder, Cliff Floyd. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
In for a strike. 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 1-2. On the ground. Throws to first. That ends the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets 1.
Strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, number 29. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Called strike right there.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
No outs. Runner on second. Rip towards third. To first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. In the air out to center. Beltran on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, number 6. 1 for 3. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Left field. Floyd settles under this one, makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Line, and that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Jose Valentin up now for the Mets. Puts a bunt down. And they tag him out.
Up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Green, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
So digging in, Jose Reyes. Gets under it and pops it up. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 2-1. and a strike. And now it's even up. The pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kent stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Looks it away for the out.
Point of the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a...
And now the lefty, and he walked him.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Marlon Anderson. And that's a strike. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's even up. He goes down looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run in his mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. Ripped into center, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Carlos Delgado. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And the 1-0. Laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one blasted. Left center field. On its way. And that one is out of here. A towering home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Lance Carter will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Cliff Floyd will hit next. In the air on the infield. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Sean Green up now for the Mets. And it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So 2 down, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jose Valentin. Out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring. Warm on the mound, Billy Wagner.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And first offering is fouled off. Wagner, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. This is off the inside, and 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Number 16 steps to the plate for the Dodgers, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Popped up. Reyes drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And up next for Los Angeles, number 15. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch way upstairs. Ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.